Well, good afternoon, and welcome to day number 2 of the Sharpe Showdown. I'm chasing Walter for the fishing crew. It's good to have you along. We've kind of got things narrowed down here to just getting some teams in. The rain has held off, which has been great. So if you want to come and join us live here at the Amphitheater at Steamboat Park in Pierre, obviously you're not going to drive from out of town, but if you happen to be in Pierre or you're in close proximity, I would say about an hour. I don't know how many teams will not weigh in today. We've got 44 total. We have a few that have already weighed in and will actually begin the weigh in here momentarily. Our temperature finally broke from 42, hit 45. It's not the warmest day in the world. We've got a wind chill of 38 degrees, a northeast breeze at 15. We've had just over 30 hundredths of an inch of rain. And like I said, that light rain has kind of held off now, but the ground is so saturated. We've got puddles everywhere. But the green grass here in front of the amphitheater in Pierre is looking pretty good. There are different things like beer and that you can enjoy. Pressure's at 29.86. It held pretty decent. And I think the guys out there, the guys and the gals, did pretty good with the opportunities that they had. Some ran to the north, some ran to the south, and all is good. We've got an opportunity to do a few different things here with this particular weigh-in. We hope to give you a little bit closer view of the anglers as they come and weigh in. So we're excited to give that a try today. Of course, we've got the panned out view of the stage, and then our leaderboard. You'll see we have a little bit of a change in it now because we actually had a couple of teams come in and weigh early. So for now, we have a bit of a change. Max Sheets and Tyson Keller. It's going to be hard to knock them off of the leaderboard for the simple fact that they've got this commanding lead, and even with teams 2 and 3 there, or second and third place, so teams 26 and 9 having weighed in today and have a total of 16 and 13 points. That's going to fall down the board here pretty quickly. But nonetheless, you can always check out the live leaderboard on your phone or on your PC if you'd like to do that. You can just simply go to thefishingcrew.com. And the cool thing is we've given the Lake Sharpe Showdown live leaderboard. You can click on that link. It's very simple. You don't have to look for it. And if you've been following the fishing crew and the tournaments, you'll notice the font is bigger on the leaderboard, which is a great thing to have, especially when you're looking on those little phones. I think we went with a 42 font, and that has helped us out quite a bit there. So we're going to go shortly. I have the thumbs up from Kurt, so he'll be walking on stage here. And as he walks onto stage, I will bow out. But it's a pretty good afternoon here in Pierre right now with the weather holding for us, and hopefully it can just hold off for another hour so those that are watching it in front of the amphitheater are, not getting wet. There are a lot of people here with umbrellas. There are a lot of people here that are also wearing the raincoats and the rain gear and stuff like that. So we're getting very close to having Kurt come on stage. It's nice to have a group of people watching us right now. And here is Kurt. I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to let him.
All right. We are getting ready to go. Welcome to the second annual Sharpe Showdown, day 2. 44 teams took off this morning in reverse order, so the second flight was due back in first today. So team 44 through team 23 has to be in by 3 o'clock. They're all checking in here now. You see the boat starting to stack up. We got some fish behind the stage. Big thanks to all the sponsors, local sponsors, and my sponsors for making this happen. We'd like to thank American and Fort Pierre for donating the rules meeting venue. Meal sponsors of Air St. Mary's, Beck Motors, and the Clubhouse. Thanks to Branding Iron Bistro for supplying the stuff for the cooks to prep. And the Friars, Richie Z's Brickhouse Barbecue Sauce, Kenzie's Barbecue Sauce. Our stage sponsor this weekend is brought to you by Bank West. Our trophies that we'll be handing out today are sponsored by First Dakota National Bank, Slumberland up here, Wagner Auto, Our big bag for each day, which is $325 each day. American Bank and Trust took the whole sponsorship, so big thanks to them. Big fish sponsors, Eagle Business Consulting, Pack and Play Travel, Summit Contracting. Our beverage sponsor is Dakota Mart, and the Sharpe Showdown supporters are Pierre Sports Center, Oahe Zap, and Lee Real Estate. I would like to thank all my sponsors that get us down the road every day. Vexus Boats, Precision Fishing, Team Lodge, DeVille Wagner Real Estate, the Outpost Lodge, and Shields. Big thanks to all of them for helping us get down the road every single event. We do about 7 of these a year across the state, so unfortunately this year we had some rough weather. We had to cancel our ice tournament because of no ice. And Chamberlain, we canceled day 1 because of wind, but we got both days off here, and we're coming up. Miranda, who do we got?
All right, to kick it off today, we have team number 19, Robert Townley and Tucker Pinkowski. Day 1 weight was 6.81. They're bringing up 5 fish today.
All right, bring them on up, guys. We're paying the top 10. All right, put it in there, buddy. Your fish today, a little better than yesterday, 731. 731.
Shaker.
All right, bud. Remember, we're paying 10 spots. 10th place is $450. 9th place is $500. 8th, $550. 7th, $600. 800 for 6th. 900 for 5th. 1,000 for 4th. 2,000 for 3rd. 4,000 for 2nd. And $9,000 to the winning team. Plus the added money, plus the boards we sold. We're going to give out a 100% payback and added money. So, Miranda, who do we have next?
Team number 34, Ben Brown and Chris Hayes. Day 1 weight, 12.94. Weighing 5 fish today.
You guys went out in second, right? Second place. Go ahead and put them up here. They're going to put up another good bag, 1065. 1065. How was it out there?
It was cold and wet. I don't know. It's actually the fishing was a lot better than I thought it was going to be compared to practice, but today again got muddy. Very fortunate. Ben put together a really good plan Friday in the rain. If he didn't go out in the rain on Friday, I think we'd have had a tough weekend, but made some key adjustments Friday and made another one late today that caught him quick before it got muddy.
Are you ready? The reigning defending Governor's Cup champions right here. Are you ready to take it on again?
I hope so. If last time we got second in this tournament, things turned out well the rest of the year. So if second today is what it means, we'll be okay with second.
Well, I believe you're leading it right now. So, but we got a long ways to go. And I asked you for your umbrella. You told me my head was too big, right? She said it's too small for you. So thanks, guys. Congratulations, and stick around. She was out there with her umbrella, and I asked her if I could have it, and she said it's too small. And I said, is that my head's too big comment, or what's going on there? We get ready for another team, Miranda?
Yeah, we have team number 43, Tanner Thompson Mode and Derek Meshke.
Our team.
Weight, 5.88, bringing up 5 fish.
Our team lodge sponsors, we have these guys live for a little bit today. We're going to put up 582 today. Five. I lost power. Hang on. Test. Test. Which one goes straight over there?
All right. Well, we worked through a little technical difficulty there with all of the rain, the cords. Everything has been a little bit on the wet side. So we're going to give them a moment to figure things out. Tanner Thompson Mode and Derek Meshke are on the stage right now. We're going to wait for them to weigh their fish, and we'll see where it goes from there. And then hopefully we'll be able to proceed without any of the electrical problems. For those that are wondering about Miranda, Miranda is actually on stage there providing the additional voice for the crowd live. It's not necessarily intended to be a part of our fishing crew live coverage of the Sharpe Showdown. So we don't have any way to bring her into our broadcast beyond the fact that we're picking up her microphone from the PA speakers that now have no power. So we're holding off on that. I know with Chris and Ben coming to the stage, we don't have an update on the live leaderboard as of yet. So we're just going to kind of have to wait and see how things play out there. And we hope that we're going to have an update and we'll know. Matter of fact, I just got an update on that live leaderboard now. So let's take a quick peek at that. You've got Ben Brown and Chris Haynes weighing 10 pounds, 10.65 pounds for 23.45 pounds. So that means that Max Sheets and Tyson Keller have to come in and just, they've got to catch more than 4 pounds of
All
fish.
right. Sorry about that. We must have popped a breaker back there. So,
All right, you ready for the next one?
yep.
Do you want us to just not use the printer? Yeah. Okay.
Which one's that?
The very end one, the big one. No. The
All right. Well, thanks for bearing with us. I know it's a little bit on the irritating side there, but I think we lucked out and did not lose our live stream completely. All right. If we lose the live stream completely, then that means that we've got to shut things down and completely start all over again. So I do believe that we're in decent shape. We still have one camera on stage, and that's this one. So if this is how we give you the live coverage of the Sharpe Showdown, then so be it for now. That's the way we're going to have that here. So again, thank you for letting us know what's going on. I see the stage starting to pop up, so I'm going to give it a try and just see if we've got it here. I'm going to unmute that microphone, and I'm going to hope that we're good to go and
All right.
pick up where we left off.
You got us, Brian. All right, we're back. Sorry about that, guys. We blew some breakers, lost all service, and
Alrighty. Team number 31.
Perfect. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but we have no sound from you. There's no sound from you, even though we see you talking. I don't hear you at all on my end.
what's that?
Nope, I don't hear you.
$5.16 today, guys. $5.16.
All right, well, we're working on the sound here. I'm not going to mute the other stage microphones. I want to make sure that we connect and we have sound. I think I hear a little bit of noise right now, so we should resume to shortly. All right, Chad, you can see us live. Thank you very much.
Do I sound right?
There we go. We got it.
Perfect. All right. Next team to the stage.
Team number 39, Phil Carver and Dalton Carroll. Yesterday's weight, 8.03. Today bringing up 4 fish.
4 fish today, guys. Put them up in there. 662. You beat brother today. We had a side bet for dishes.
I didn't agree on that one
Why not?
because I'd probably get stuck with it.
Oh, do you want to make the side bet on dishes with him?
No.
How was it out there? We had a little rain this morning, but how was it?
Oh, we caught 2 in the first 3 minutes, and that got really slow.
Well, that'll happen. So thanks for fishing with us, guys. We'll see you down the road.
Coming up next, we have team number 37, Nathan Netto and Gunnar Netto. First day weight of 8.86, bringing up 5 fish.
All right, get it in there, Gunner. Now lock it in. 7:31. 7:31. How was it? Did the motor stay running today?
Yeah, it was wet though.
It was wet. The motor was, or
Boat was. Motor was fine.
you were dry though?
It kind of.
Kind of. All right. Well, thanks for fishing with us, guys. We'll see you later. Miranda, who do we have next?
We've got team number 23, Darren Wheelhouse and Kenny Edgman. First day weight 8.20.
One of our-
5 fish.
One of our great sponsors. 896, a little upgrade from yesterday. Thanks, Darren. He ran away before I could talk to him. Wheelhouse Auto Body. If you guys need anything worked on, automotive-wise, or need a shipping container storage unit, get a hold of Darren. Who do we have next? We still waiting back there?
We're getting the bag ready, but we have team number 36, Dylan Haggerty and Jeff Carr. First day weight of 7.25, bringing up 4 fish.
4 fish today. I didn't see the wife waiting with coffee today, or is she somewhere she's hiding from me because I tried to steal it last time? Hey, not a bad for 4. 789, 789, guys. We'll see you at the Gov Cup.
Getting the bag ready right now for team number 35, Hayden Herman and Austin Doris. First day weight 5.63, bringing up 5 fish today.
Awesome. And I know these guys were soaked earlier. One guy's boots were full of water, so. It was raining all day. We tried to do some lives. We had a StreamYard update that made all iPhone users have to have a new app that just dropped last night. So we'll get this in there, reset that. $8:43 today, 8:43, guys. Thank you. So yeah, this morning was a little rainy takeoff, and the weather called for rain all day, but at least it got nice for the weigh-ins today. So great crowd out here again. Thanks everybody for coming out and checking out the weigh-ins. Live leaderboard, I believe. All right, I got to get that going.
All right, so as I understand it, the live leaderboard needs to be reset here as well. I think it's pretty representative of what we've got going on right now, but we want to make sure that it gives us the ability to have the latest hooked up.
First day weight 6.17, bringing up 5 fish.
Ooh, big fish lobby. Did you find it out there, bud? You said you're going to save it for today.
Yeah, we found a couple nice ones, but nothing really big.
881 today, guys. 881. All right, thank you, guys. So we lost all power, so the live leaderboard glitched out, but we're back up and running. Hopefully back there she'll catch up on those teams.
Yes, we've got team number 18, Austin Sanger and Huskin McClary. First day weight 8.06, bringing up 5 fish.
These were the boys that were wet. This gentleman over here had water in his boots. 770 today, guys. 770. You feel better now that the water are out of your boots?
Well, a little warmer, that's for sure.
Because my boots are full.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, guys. Go warm up. Remember, we're paying 10 spots. $450 for last, or for 10th. 9th is 500, 550. Or you got a team over there? If you can cut me off, Rand, if you do. 550 for 8th, 600 for 7th, 800 for 6th, 900 for 5th, 1,000 for 4th, 2,000 for 3rd, 4,000 for 2nd, and $9 grand to win this event.
All right, we've got team number 42, Brad Sadoff and Trevor Noble. First day weight of 9.60, bringing up 5 fish.
Uh-oh. Trevor, these aren't geese, man.
I don't know.
He did get the big one.
He did get the big one? That's because he's faster and you got to the beach of the pool. 9:45 today, guys. 9:45. I'd like a big round of applause for the Pierre Chamber of Commerce for putting this event on. It's a lot of work, and the chamber stepped up and did this event, and I think it got better than last year, and it's only going to get better from here, I hope. So big shout out to the Pierre Chamber and Visit Pierre for making this all happen, and all the community sponsors.
Thanks, Kurt, for helping us put it on. We really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
We've got team number 33, Wyatt Frisbee and Nate Michelson. Day one weight 7.86, bringing up 5 fish.
All right, they got 5 in there today. We're locked in at 8:43 today. 8:43. How was it?
Caught a lot of fish. It was a lot of sorting, a lot of trying to find some nicer fish, but couldn't get the size we needed.
You look cold. You're up here shivering, bud.
Oh man, it was a cold day. We had our 5 fish at 8:30, 9 o'clock, and I was like, "Can we go home? I'm cold."
Did you wear the dudes in the boat all
I
day?
wore the dudes, and I regretted it.
Well, thanks, guys. Go warm up. Thank you, guys.
Getting the bag ready right now for team number 30, Justin Cole and Melissa Daughtry. Day one weight of 10.02, bringing up 5 fish.
We tried to get these guys live today, but they weren't in very good service, and they popped on for a little bit right when we ended the live, and then we lost them. So they got 5. They're 5 fish today. 8:45. 8:45. How was it today?
It was lovely.
Come on, lovely.
It was lovely.
Did you have your goggles on? I told the Tiller boys they need goggles.
Yeah, I wore them all day.
Hey, my wife made fun of me last week in the Pike Masters. I said it's the greatest thing ever.
Yeah. We went for a long run, and it was probably the most brutal day I've had on the boat. So yeah, that's why we didn't make it on live.
They did. When you popped on, you were on for a second. I think you were under the dash staying warm.
No, I was trying to stay dry.
Well, thank you guys. We'll see you at the Cup.
All right, team number 38, Brian Tipton and Dan Berringer. First day weight, 7.40. Bring up 4 fish.
They're 4 fish today. 558. You said Northern Tournament yesterday. Was it Northern Tournament again today?
Sturgeon.
Sturgeon. How big?
Well, I had 4 of them that were over 30 inches.
Sturgeon. What? Trash Masters. It's coming up, buddy. You can't fish down here, but. Who we got next, Miranda?
We got team number 6, Rick Castor and Keith Rindle.
Oh, they got one fish in there. I was gonna try to pretend it was big, but.
Yeah.
122, guys. 122.
Thank you.
Thank you. Give that to the table back there for me. It was obviously it was all brutal out there. I know one guy was wearing penny loafers. Now we got to wearing dudes. I mean, we live in South Dakota. We know it's going to be rain. It's going to rain. It's going to be cold. You think you'd put the right stuff on, but you also think you'd stay home on your couch on a day like today. So I guess we can rule that out. Who do we got next, Miranda?
Team 24, Eric Carlson and Marty McCabe. First day weight, 642. Bringing up 5 fish.
He's hoping to be a little better than yesterday. 670. I drove by you guys this morning when I was coming down here, and that boat just looks fast on the trailer. You got an old 620 Ranger that looks like it's screaming on the trailer.
Oh, yeah. Totally. Yeah, she
My
moves.
boat.
Yep.
Oh, how fast does that thing run?
Oh, about 50.
With a 200 on it or 225?
Yeah, 220.
225. That's not a bad, it's a good looking boat. So, hey, thanks guys for coming to fish with us. Perfect, thank you.
Team number 44 coming up. Joel Peterson and Andrew Metford. Day 1 weight, 4.21. Bringing up 5 fish.
Joel, you obviously listened to Andrew and let him run the boat today because you brought in 691. You didn't walk across the stage yesterday. I said, you let Joel take you out, didn't you?
Yes, he did.
All right, guys, thanks for coming. Anglers, remember to pull your plugs before you leave the parking lot, please. Pull the plugs. We got a nice water transport so we could come across the stage, but pull them plugs before you leave the parking lot for us. Miranda, are we ready for the next team?
Looks like we're just about ready. Team number 40, Nick Harrington and Mason Cross. Day 1 weight, 6.1. Weighing 5 fish.
Got 5. They're back there questioning some stuff I can hear from behind the stage. So we were live with these guys. They had a little boat problem yesterday, so trolling motor problem, so they had to switch her up today. They got their 5 today. 683. You guys, you said on live it was guide fish. It looks like it was guide fish.
It was definitely guide fish.
But we caught a lot of them.
You caught a lot of them, yeah. And his dad said on the live feed, if you don't catch fish, you're grounded. So are we still grounded since you brought 5 in, or is it good enough?
I'm probably grounded.
If that means I get to go home, I want to be grounded for a week. So
Thanks, guys.
We're getting ready for team number 3, Keith Pazor and Nathan Binstock. Day 1 weight, 6.28. Bringing up 5 fish.
All right, this next gentleman knows how to get them. At least he knows how to get the big ones up north. State record holder.
Let's go back up north.
Let's go back up north, he said. Five fish today for 742. You know, your state record probably weighed more than your 10 fish.
it did. She would have ate every one of them.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. All Again, thanks to all the sponsors, the local community that stepped up to make this event happen. Without the local community support, this wouldn't happen. Make 100% payback for these anglers and a free meal on Friday night. What an awesome event.
It's been great. Team 10 coming up to the stage. Chase Suter, Barry Sayer, day 1 weight, 8.43, weighing 5.
A little better than yesterday, 941. And Chase, you look wet, and Barry looks like he sat in the truck all day.
This is my second set of rain gear. I had another set over the top of this, so yeah, it was a bit wet.
Barry looks like he sat in the truck all day.
He did. He did.
Long coat.
All right, guys, thank you.
We've got team 29 coming up. Brent Jones, Paul Jones, day 1 weight, 5.11, weighing 2.
Weighing 2 fish today. Go ahead and throw it right down there.
Well, no, you want to weigh that.
Oh, you want to weigh the?
Tags,
You want to weigh the empty tags too? I don't know if that'll do much, but you're gonna bring 310 in. So thanks. How was your first tournament ever?
It was great. We'll be back.
Awesome. You've experienced it now. We didn't have the bad wind, but we had the rain, the cold. We had enough wind.
Oh, plenty of wind, yeah, for sure.
Well, thanks for fishing, guys, and welcome to South Dakota. All right, we got another team, Miranda.
Team number 16, Don Miller and Dave Gander Jr. First day weight, 11.59, weighing 5.
We tried to go live with it, but the new app doesn't working very well for us. So I think you guys were like 3rd place after yesterday. Gonna add another 769 to that, guys. 769. I won't say anything about the Friday night thing, but how was it?
It was rugged. I mean, once everything got muddy, the bite got tough, and we just got lucky to come in with 5 tags filled. So
Hey, and sometimes it's fishing, right?
that's all it is.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming out.
Thank you.
Coming your way, Kurt, team number 2, Harry Decker, Dalton Decker. First day weight, 11.5.
2 is all.
Weighing 2.
387 today. 387. I asked you to put a camera in your boat. Maybe you should have.
Yeah, you wouldn't have had much to see, that's for sure. Caught a few fish early, then we struggled.
Well, it sounds like the mud switched and the rain. I mean, we got over 2 inches in the last 2 days. That's going to change this river big time.
For sure, we have every excuse in the book, so we're good at mud, low water, it won't bite. You know, we have every excuse there is.
I'm going to blame the core.
Yeah, there we go. That's a good one.
All right, who do we got next, Miranda?
We're getting the bag ready here for team number 13, Mike Hogelman and Todd Height. Day 1 weight, 8.54, bringing up 5.
All right. We got 5 in there today for 894. 894. Better than a sharp stick in the eye, I guess.
Yeah, it was a fun day today. Caught a lot of fish. All of them were that size though, 17, 18 inches. So
Well, it's good that the system's healthy.
I know, it looks good. A lot of males today. I don't think we caught one female today. So
Well, talking to guys yesterday said they were on the verge and some were spawning, so I'm wondering if it didn't finish up or they just shut down.
yeah, well, I don't know where our females were. Those males got to be spawning something, but I don't know where they are.
Well, thanks, guys.
Up next we have team number 4, Nick Marceau and Paul Marceau. First day weight, 6.89, weighing 5.
All right. 778 today, guys. 778. Can I borrow your hat?
Kurt, have your hat.
He's looking at me like, no way. Thanks, guys. All right, they're lined up back there. They've all been cookie cutters. We kind of need to set that bar for that big fish for the day for $325.
We're getting ready to send up team number 5, Max Cheeks and Tyson Keller. First day weight, 19.03, bringing up 5 today.
All right. We're now a little less than a 7-pound lead after day one. He's coming on up. What's up, bud? This guy brought me something special today. He brought me a warm cookie right before weigh-in started. You gonna help me out here? All right. Let's see what Dad brought in today. Can you read that off for me?
You say 788?
788.
Good job, buddy.
You got any big ones waiting?
We haven't weighed a big one yet, so.
It's not like yesterday.
Not like yesterday's. That thing, bud. 234, 234. All right, buddy. The great thing is Tyson took some extra time helping us handle that big one, and we got her to go back last night, which was an awesome thing. So we lost 2 fish out of all those fish. So thanks, anglers, for taking care of them. Thanks for these kids for running them. It's a great job. But Tyson worked pretty hard to get that big one. He was pretty worried about it, and we got her back.
You know, those big ones, you got to put them back. They're very old fish, and you got to do them justice by putting them back. But yeah, we nursed that thing for 45 minutes in the tank, and finally we got her across to the current side, and she just boom took off and went. That's a good feeling watching them go back to spawn. So
yeah, absolutely. Max, you were pretty worried about it, and you said you can still jig fish this morning. He's claiming the big one from yesterday. I don't know.
We had a great time. You know, it's just today was a tough day, but it was a lot of fun, and I lost feeling in my toes about 9:30, but it was a lot of fun. Good to be on the water.
It was all that pre-fishing you got in, huh?
I drove by the boat ramp and I had a fish sandwich.
He called me Friday. He goes, I went by the boat ramp and I got a fish sandwich. I got it dialed in. So Tyson got the pre-fishing in for him.
a little bit. We had a kind of a crazy week, but everything lined up okay. We'll see how it all turns out in the end here.
Awesome, guys.
Thanks for a great show. Thanks for all the people helping Kurt, and really appreciate all you guys do to make this happen for us.
Thank you, guys. Congratulations. We'll see you up here later.
Thank you.
All right, coming up next, we have team number 14, Scott Johnson and Fritz Keller. Day one weight, 7 pounds even, bringing up 3 fish.
We got 3 in there today. 392 today, guys. Hey, it happens, right? I mean, it's fishing. We can't catch them if we call it catching, it wouldn't be that much fun, right?
Exactly. Yep.
Tell them about the one at the end of the day.
Uh-oh, we have a good story.
Well, we thought maybe, there was a few minutes left. We'd try pulling crankbaits and thought we had a good one on, and it was a pike.
That's never fun when you see that come up. All right, guys, thank you.
Coming up now, we have team number 1, Kevin Merrill and Tim Agna.
She way better than me.
Day one, weight 5.
Got one good one in there.
All right, well, we got a big one to weigh. We're logging in at 885. Oh, hold on, we gotta get the big one out. Set it down, bud.
Get the big one out.
Let them grab their big one.
Got the big one.
Why don't you hold that up first? Oh yeah, there we go. She's nice and lively. We'll try to hold. There you go. 2-hand that one. All right, go ahead and put her in there. We'll put it up on the scale and lock it in for a big fish. It's going to be a $325 fish. 337, guys. Thank you, guys.
Team number 41, Jake Weaver and Travis Kettner. Day one weight, 1.22, weighing 1.
Jake didn't want to come up here?
No, he's dealing with the boat, another boat issues. So.
Oh, geez. 217 today, 217. Did the boys make it in?
Yeah, they're not weighing though.
They're not weighing?
So we beat them. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, last night the boys broke down. They got no power steering on the big motor. We had to get chargers on their batteries. And I told Dad if they got beat by the kids with no motor, and they were in trouble by me, so.
Team number 7 coming up, Scott Gray and Shane Elwine. First day weight, 8.37, weighing 5.
Last year's winner, did you find that big one out there today?
Nope, we didn't find many at all.
Oh, no, don't dump them. That's fine.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just throw the bag in there then.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry.
No problem. Let's reset that. 895, 895. Go dump the whole thing and then bring it back to me. That's no problem, buddy. Thank you. Last year's winners, give me 1 second to get my basket back up here. Here, I need that basket really quick. They're used to back in the day, we used to dump them in. Now we're got the weigh bags so we don't have to dump them in. And thanks, Preston.
Here we go. Team number 8, Josh.
I need a
Fox,
bag.
Paul Bowen. First day weight 8.87, bringing up 5.
Hold on 1 second. Can't even lift it. It's pulling his arm out of his socket. All right, now we're back to 0. Go ahead and put it in there. 928 today. How was it?
It was really wet, cold, and slow fishing.
Are you ready for the Gov Cup?
Yep.
Bring on warm, hot, windy, possibly no wind, 140 degrees.
Yep, and throw in probably a 1 or 2 week old baby. It should be a lot of fun.
Oh, you're a daring man, bud. Well, thanks for coming out. Paul, thanks for sponsoring the event and fishing it. Paul Bowman with Slumberland Furniture. If you guys are in the need for some new furniture, make sure you go check them guys out. All right, who do we got next?
Team number 15, Traver Beagle and Dan Swenson. Day 1 weight 9.44, bringing up 5.
Got 5 in there. Looks like a decent bag, Traver and Dan. Put it up there. 10:06. 10:06. Go ahead and grab. So yeah, you're last minute. You got a big one you want to weigh?
What's big fish?
Like 3 pounds. You got one of them?
We'll weigh one.
Yep. Hey, we're gonna weigh a big one. Hang on, Preston. Nice and lively. $307, it's going to be right up there. I can't remember exactly what the weight was. Grab that, give me that bag back. So Dan's the last minute fill-in. Do you think Paulie watched the weather, said, I got to plant just because he knew today was coming?
I think there's a lot of people planting corn right now with all the rain we've had.
Yeah, that's what Paulie said. I can't go because I got to plant corn. I think he knew what was coming.
He might have. I think I upgraded, though. Hopefully he's watching, and I think I upgraded my partner. So
I would say so. All right, thank you, guys. All right, back to you, Brian, in the studio. We got a little break here.
All right. Well, we will just take a little bit of a break in the action. Let you know that the leaderboard has changed a little bit here, but Sheets and Keller are still our number 1 team. They had a great day yesterday, but they caught that 9.4 pound walleye. And that was instrumental in getting that huge lead. They had a 7 pound lead, basically. So they came in with nearly 8 pounds today. So is it possible to break that 27 pound? I guess you really only have to have 26.92 pounds to win today. And I don't know exactly how many teams we have left, but I do believe if somebody comes in with another 19 pound bag like yesterday, we could see a change in the leader. Of course, Max Sheets and Tyson Keller had the big fish yesterday, a 29 incher that weighed 9 pounds, 9.4 pounds. So an absolutely fantastic day for them yesterday. The rain held off for a while just before we started to get ready. And of course, thanks for hanging with us here. You know, we did learn that as long as we've got a battery-powered laptop, even though we lost the internet, we're able to maintain the stream and we could get back at it. So simplified things tremendously. And unfortunately, we had a little bit of a delay there, but I don't know, something tripped a breaker, and then we had everything go. And it wiped out all of the power here to the studio, which is a Team Lodge ice house. makes a great studio, so it works very well, and it's just been very accommodating. The heat just shut off, so at least it's 69 degrees, 70, 71 degrees in here. So all is good. I'm wondering if Kurt is coming to the stage here shortly. We had the flight one, I would believe, is done weighing. So we've got that second flight. I don't know if we're going to have all teams weigh in today. I think there were some teams that just called it early, said that's it. They brought in their numbers and all of the stuff that they needed to bring in, and that's a wrap for them. So we're gonna just kind of hang on here. I would guess there might be 15 to 20 teams left to weigh, and I guess it wouldn't surprise me if we go through them rather quickly. With the power outage that we had the ability to kind of get caught up and get people in line and get things going. So we seem to be in pretty good shape there. So hopefully we bring more anglers back to the stage and finish. As you can see here, Matt Sheets and Tyson Keller in the lead with 26.91 pounds. Ben Brown and Chris Haynes jumped into second place, and they were in second place yesterday. But they had a nice bag today, 10.65 for 23.59. And then Miller Panzer in third place, Sawed Off and Nold in fourth place. And then Justin Cole and Melissa Daughtry holding on to fifth place. They were tied yesterday, but they've got it all by themselves at 18.47 pounds. So things are looking pretty good. Hopefully we'll bring Kurt back to the stage here relatively quickly, and we'll get things taken care of.
If you're here and you're not going to weigh in, come please check in with us. Make sure that we know you're good to go. We're waiting on about 4 or 5 teams is all, so come up here and let us know if you're not going to make it back in. Or not going to weigh in, I guess you made it back in.
All right, so it looks like we're going to have a little bit of a delay here as we're trying to bring in the rest of the teams. If you didn't catch Kurt there, he said 4 to 5 teams lining up and getting ready to roll. So we'll pop up that leaderboard again and give you an opportunity to take a peek at that. And hopefully we'll be back soon with the rest of our weigh-in.
I'd like to give a shout out to all the people that have helped with this event. We have our board members from the Pierre Area Chamber working the beer stand. I really appreciate them coming out. My team at the chamber, we have Danny Norden down here. She's been an awesome photographer. Ellie De Alba, she has been checking boats in as they come in into Downs Marina. And then Alicia Fable, she's been directing the traffic out there. Totally appreciate you guys all coming out this afternoon. We've also been working here with Kurt. His team is amazing. They put a lot of work into this, setting up the stage. Just put on a great event, and we're really happy to be working with them. I'm glad he came to the chamber and wanted to do this with us. So thank you all for coming out. Huge shout out to Kurt and his crew. And enjoy the rest of your afternoon.
All right, Miranda Panzer there giving us a little bit of an update. And Miranda, thank you.
The scales will be closing.
All right, looks like we're going to close the scales here soon. So we'll bring on the rest of our anglers, and we'll finish with our live coverage here of day 2 and the final weigh-in for the Sharpe Showdown. It's our second annual Sharpe Showdown with the fishing crew and the Pierre Area Chamber of Commerce. All right, I just got an update from Kurt Underhill, the tournament director here with the fishing crew and the Sharpe Showdown. We're just waiting for a final weigh-in. The scales close at 4 o'clock, and it looks like we've got a number of teams that just aren't going to weigh in because they know they don't have a chance to pick up a check. I believe it pays the top 5. And if I remember correctly, first place is a $9,000 check. So we're going to have weigh-ins come to an end here at 4 o'clock officially. After that, then Kurt will come back and he will make sure that you are covered with the award ceremony, which will start shortly after 4 o'clock here. So if you'll stay tuned, we will have more coverage, live coverage of the Sharpe Showdown and the final wrap on the weigh-in, and then awards live in just a few minutes. Thank you. I'll just pop in and give you a quick update. There are just 2 minutes left until the scale closes. Once the scale has been allowed to close, that'll be it. We'll weigh no more fish. It looks like the few teams that were out back, we had 4 or 5 teams out back. I think they were just kind of conferring, trying to figure out whether they should actually even bother with the weigh-in because they knew that they didn't have a chance at those top 5 places. So we'll close in about 60 seconds and continue our coverage in just a bit. All right, so the scales have closed. We will weigh no more angles. Here comes.
All right, scales are officially closed. We'll calculate the rest of the results up, and we'll be back with you in just a few minutes.
For those people that are still hanging on watching the live coverage of the Sharpe Showdown, we remind you that the awards ceremony is coming soon. I cannot tell you how soon it's coming, but I can tell you that they are getting the checks ready and getting things ready to award to the top 5 in the Sharpe Showdown. So thank you for your patience and stay tuned.
All right, before we lose everybody, we're going to give some of this stuff away. So, Trav, you got your trap shooters back there? Bring them guys up if they're back there. All right. So, the Pierre Skeet and 5 stand ran all the fish for the last 2 days for us and helped out at Pike Masters. And all these kids ran fish up and down the stage for us. Yesterday, they got all the fish back into the water for us. They're back there doing it again today. They sold 50-50 drawings at the rules meetings for Pike Masters and for this one. So we're going to be able to donate them quite a bit of money. So we're going to start with that. Trav, you want to come on up here quick? So obviously Travis with Chalik Signs makes all our trophies, puts all our graphics on everything. Big thanks to Travis and the Chalik Signs family, or the whole Stout family, for helping out here. So the 50-50 boards, the day 1 sold out right away. Day 2 didn't sell out, and the overall didn't sell out. But because of this gentleman, he bought the rest of the squares and donated to the trap team. I'm trying to see if he's here, but is Darren Wheelhouse still here? He just left. Well, Darren Wheelhouse needs a huge shout out at Wheelhouse Auto Body because he bought all the squares from these kids that were left over. And did he take home day 2? 2. He ended up drawing day 2 heavy bag. He doesn't want the money, so he's going to donate all of the money back to the kids for an extra $440 for those kids for that day. So big shout out to Darren at Wheelhouse Auto Body. If you guys need anything done automotive wise, auto body wise, please get a hold of Darren at that. That is awesome. So we raised a little over $1,200 for these kids this weekend. Big shout out, big round of applause for all these guys for running fish. So, all right, day 1 big bag goes to Dale Brandenburg, or day 1 50-50 goes to Dale Brandenberger for $480. And the overall, Josh Brown gets $480, or $440, sorry, $440 for both of those. So huge shout out to them guys. Thank you guys. And I'll head off, guys. So thanks guys for all that. Miranda, where are you at? All right, you guys can head off. We will start with the big bag from day 1. So big bag from day 1 was 1903. We need to see team number 5, Max Sheets and Tyson Keller. And that was $325 donated all by American Bank and Trust. Oh, one of those is a big fish. One says big bag, big bag. Oh yeah, here you go, big bag. Yep. Right there, big bag, day 1. Right there. Congratulations, guys.
Thanks, Miranda.
I'd love to talk to you guys, but it's going to get rainy on us. And
Thank you. Thank you.
all right, we need a picture right here. Come here, buddy. Why we got you up here? I don't have that weight written down. Right there. Why we got him up here? We might as well give him the big fish from day 1 for another $325. What'd that fish weigh? I don't have it written down. 904. So another trophy, another $325. Just keep a total on what's racking up for these 2 gentlemen. All right. Thank you, guys. We'll see you shortly. All right. Big bag, day 2. Sure, I need big fish from day 2. Big bag, day 2, goes to, for the 1065, Chris Haynes and Ben Brown. Team number 34. All right, come on up, guys. Congratulations, $325 right there for a picture. All right, Miranda.
I'd like to give a, hello, can you hear me? I'd like to give a big shout out to our sponsors for the event. Like Kurt said earlier, we cannot do an event like this without our community supporting us. We greatly appreciate it. We have a big campaign going on at the Pierre Area Chamber, Loyal to Local. Go out, shop local, eat local. We have some awesome shops here in town, great restaurants. Get out there and support our community so we can put on events like this in the future.
All right, big fish for day 2 goes to team number 1 with a 337, Kevin Merrill and Tim Egger. They're yelling backstage. I still can't get it right. $325 for big fish from our sponsors of Eagle Business Consulting, Pack and Play Travel, and Summit Contracting.
Have you guys take a photo up there real quick? Thank you guys.
Thank you, guys. All right, I gotta get this back up. I'm trying to keep my computer from getting soaked.
Thank you again to our sponsors for this event. Friday evening, we had the rules meeting over the Fort Pierre American. Their staff did a fantastic job over there. Our meal sponsors were Avera St. Mary's Hospital, Beck Motor Company, Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. We had an awesome team of cooks that cooked us some chislic, beef and lamb, so it was a great experience there. Cody Chambliss and Paul Kennefic Ashoff, and then the others that helped him prepare the meal as well. Thanks to Branding Iron Bistro for supplying the fryers, the cooking supplies. Richie Z's Brickhouse Barbecue and Grill for the barbecue sauce and seasonings. Kinsey barbecue sauce. That was all great. I think everyone thoroughly enjoyed the meal. I'll hand it back over to Kurt here and we'll finish that up in a little bit.
All right, we're gonna get on to 10th place. A check for $450. Team number 7 with the weight of 1732, Scott Gregg and Shane Elwine, last year's champions. Come on up for a picture and the checks are behind the stage. All right, guys. Them steps are harder and harder, aren't they? The water gets deeper and deeper. Right here for a picture, guys. 10th place today, $450. All right, right back there for checks, guys. In 9th place, with a weight of 1748, team number 13, Mike Klogerman and Todd Height. This rain could have held out about another 25, 30 minutes and we'd be a lot better shape. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations, guys. Right here for a picture. 8th place or 9th place today. Right there for a picture. All right. In 8th place, a check for $550. Your checks are back there, guys. Check for $550. Team number 10 with a weight of 1784. Chase Suter and Barry Sire. Now you're finally getting wet, Barry. Congratulations. Congratulations. Right here for a picture. Your 8th place finishers behind the stage for a check, guys. In 7th place today, with a weight of 1815, I need to see team number 8, Josh Brown and Paul Bowman, for a check for $600. Here he comes. One of our great sponsors, Paul Bowman with Slumberland Furniture. If you guys need any furniture, go see Paul and his crew at Slumberland. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations. Right here, right down there. Your 7th place team. In 6th place with a weight of 1847, a check for $800. I need to see team number 30, Justin Cole and Melissa Daughtry. Oh, Mad Dog has got her dogs with even. And these guys fish all year with us. The only thing they don't fish is that bass tournament.
Thanks, Kurt.
And they usually have the dogs in the boat, but they didn't have dogs in the boat today. Right here for a picture, guys. Come over here for a picture. Right down there. Your 6th place finishers. All right, in 5th place, with the weight of 1905, I need to see team number 42, Brad Sadoff and Trevor Nold, and a check for $900. Trevor loves this weather for snow goose hunting. Maybe not so much fishing, but definitely snow goosing it. Congratulations, guys. Congrats. Right down there for a picture. Right here for a picture.
Oh, right over there.
Your 5th place finishers. Back there for checks, guys. All right. In 4th place for $1,000. Some valuable Team of the Year points. I need to see team number with a weight of 1928. Team number 16, Don Miller and Dave Panzer Jr. It's not a bad way to spend your birthday, PJ. Right there for a picture, guys. Your 4th place finishers today. His lips are froze together. In 3rd place, a check for $2,000 and some trophies that are sopping wet. With a weight of 1950, I need to see team number 15, Traver Deagle and Dan Swenson. And Paulie's sitting in a corn planter right now. I'm sure he's just making laps out there. It's probably much more of an enjoyable day with Dan than Paulie in the boat yelling at you, doing it wrong. Congratulations. Right down there for a picture, guys.
Act like you like each other.
Perfect. Thank you, guys. In 2nd place today, a check for $4,000 with a weight of 2359. I need to see team number 34, Ben Brown and Chris Haynes. That's 2 in a row, boys. Is that a good omen? That's what happened last year.
We'll see. Thank you.
Congrats, buddy.
Thank you. Yep.
Congrats. Right down there for a picture. All right. And your 2024 second annual Sharpe Showdown champions, a check for $9,000 with a weight of 2691. I need to see team number 5, Max Sheets and Tyson Keller. Oh, Preston, how many of these trophies do you have in your room?
I don't have any.
What? All right. Here for a picture, and then we'll chat with you guys for a hot second. You want to take that back for me, Miranda?
You hold up one in each hand. Put them down below your head.
Your 2024 champions, Tyson Keller and Max Sheets. $9,000 today. Thank you to all the sponsors for stepping up so we do 100% payback. So we talked to you guys pre-interview. You guys been known each other for a long time. Have you ever fished a tournament together?
I don't think we have.
I think we fished like a Pierre JC's tournament in like 1997. I remember going out of Cow Creek and running to No Hard Creek in like 6-footers. And that's the last time Max and I fished a tournament together, but known each other a long time, and I'm glad it worked out.
So how was it out there the last 2 days with Tyson?
Intense.
I was going to say that. I knew what you were going to say, so I wasn't going to take your words, but you spent a couple days in the boat with him.
Look, he takes it to a whole nother level. I mean, I've gotten to watch this game change tremendously over the last few years, and you know, he's the best at it there is. I mean, he understands the electronics, and you know, I just do what I'm told. Cast here, cast there, and set the hook.
Sounds like your other partner, but I bet he's a lot nicer when he says it.
He doesn't say it quite the same way. It's very different. It's not quite as colorful.
Does he give you time to reel in before he's taken off?
No.
Neither one of them do?
No, they're both in a hurry. They're both in a hurry. You got to fish. So it's a ton of fun. I'm blessed to have such good friends. When I moved up here in 1996, the first 3 people I met were Tyson Keller, who I met before I moved here, Garrick McCumsey, and Mike McClellan. So I got to fish with some really good people and learn a lot. I've been very, very lucky. They're all great people.
Awesome. Tyson, another one. This is your first one fishing for you. Last year you couldn't make it work. Now you got a championship here, 3 Governor Cup champions. Chris said he got second last year in this one, won the cup. Do you think you got something for him this year?
Oh man, it's always a challenge. It's never over till it's over. But you know what? This one here, we wouldn't have won this one without Max. He fished a strong game the last couple days. He weighed most of our weigh fish, and it all went well. Blessed to be here, and I tell you what. I don't tell Mac this, but I'm kind of glad he's out of town so I could slip in and fish this thing.
Oh, he's probably too busy had sun shining on his pontoon and Havasu to be watching this, so we don't have to worry about it. But, you know, I think it all came down for that fillet of fish you had on Friday pre-fishing.
I'm pretty sure it was. You know, it was raining like this, and so I
was getting wet out there.
Yeah, so. Tyson was pre-fishing the last 3 days, so I said my pre-fishing was I drove by a boat ramp and I went into McDonald's and had a fish sandwich, and I didn't go through the drive-through because I don't like to troll. So,
well, thank you guys. You're 2024 Sharpe Showdown champions. Thank you guys and congratulations. Thank you. All right, from Kurt at the fishing crew, the Pierre Chamber, and everybody here that's supported these events, all our great sponsors, thank you, and we will see you at the next one. The Bass Cup coming up the first weekend in June. There's still room in that event, so if you want to sign up, you can get signed up on thefishingcrew.com. Also follow along on all our social medias of fishingcrew.com, the Fish Crew on Facebook and YouTube, and every Wednesday night, catch Between Hook Sets. We might have a couple gentlemen on there this next week. So, Miranda, do you have anything? Round of applause for Miranda. I bought it, Amanda.
We've been spending this much time and you can't get it right? No, I'd like to thank Kurt and his crew. They did a fantastic job putting this together. We honestly could not have done it without them. They do a great tournament series throughout the year, and I'm excited to do the Governor's Cup with you this summer. So, looking forward to that. But thanks again, and thanks to everyone that came out, all the anglers. Totally appreciate it. Yeah, thank you. We'll see you next year.
So I think you just told me you're going to help me with the Governor's Cup. You usually fish it. Did Dad kick you out of the boat now, or because you signed a bonding contract? It's on. I got copies of it and everything.
No, I'll be fishing it, but I can help out where it's need be.
All right. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you next time.